Strategy 30. Get your hands and feet dirty. The first day of walking on the 5th part of the trip was from Siena to Ponte d'Arbia. It was the start of April, and when I booked this trip I was really hoping for happy spring weather in this beautiful part of Tuscany. Unfortunately, I learned it can be horrible weather in Tuscany at the start of spring. It was raining cats and dogs exactly on my first day. So time to put on my raincoat, my warm clothes, because it wasn't exactly warm rain. They had even predicted hail and snow, but hey, I'm a fierce Dutch lady. I could handle that. But that clay? Normally the paths on this part of the Pilgrim's Path are beautiful sandy paths. They color brown, the color for which the Siena area is known. Burnt sienna for the painters among us. But now, because of that rain, the normally scenic paths had turned into clay paths from hell. The kind of clay that sticks to your shoes in the most horrendous way. I could hardly pull up my feet out of the mud and the clay clumps were clinging under my shoes. I just didn't have any grip and was slipping from left to right. After walking just 5 minutes, I was already dragging myself along and there was no escape. Along the path there were only fields with more clay and dirt. Crazy big pools of rainwater and hardly any grass. I would have loved a stretch of grass to get rid of the centimeters of clay that I was dragging along under the next and each of my shoes. Yes, I complained. Yes, my energy drained. Yes, I felt like the slowest pilgrim on earth. But quitting wasn't an option. Standing still in the pouring rain wasn't an option. Sitting down was most definitely not an option. I just had to continue and keep plowing till the end. And after about an hour, the sand, clay, path changed into a concrete road. It was still raining like mad, but I could finally get rid of the clay. Kicking my shoes against a tree, clumps of clay flying through the air, and of course also messing up my trousers. I could finally wipe the sides of my shoes clean on some grass. I could see the soles of my shoes again. And finally some grip, and I was feeling steady again. What does all this have to do with customers and leadership? That you sometimes have to get your hands dirty when it comes to customer experience. Not just stand on the sideline and talk about customers, about how communication and processes should be improved. You need to get involved yourself. Get your hands, and in my case, my shoes, and my socks and my trousers dirty. Practically everything was covered in mud. You're getting the picture, right? Give a customer a call. Resolve a complaint. Listen in the contact center. Spend a day with a mechanic or join a colleague in a retail store. Join an account manager on his customer visits. Visit events to conduct customer research or sit around a table with customers or potential customers. Visit a customer at home or at the office. Call customers based on a survey they have submitted. Get your hands dirty. As we say in Dutch, met je poten in de klei, with your bare feet in the clay. Procrastination will be lurking, but just do it. The satisfaction afterwards makes up for all the dirt involved.